love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up! It's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up so I can make a better me. Better believe in your mind, cause it's everything. You can mold, shape, find almost anything. All it takes is some time and some clarity to find your identity. It's mind over everything.
Good afternoon and welcome to Tiger TV. I'm Alex Warrens and with me is Brady Alderson.
Well, Alec, not only do we have a new principal this year, but did you know we have a new assistant principal too?
Of course I did. But here's an exclusive interview from Mr. Page for those who didn't.
As we start a new school year at Blue Valley High School, new faces are being seen in the office and in the halls. The attention of many students is on our new principal, Dr. Golden. But someone who we haven't heard much about is our new assistant principal, Mr. Page, aka New Dalton. Mr. Page has worked in education for several years, working as an administrator and in special education. He came to Blue Valley High School with Dr. Golden for a new experience at a great school.
So I worked with Dr. Golden, our principal, when I was at Shawnee Mission South 4 years ago. And when I found out this was an opportunity to come to Blue Valley High, that's what I wanted to do. Blue Valley is unique in that I've known about Blue Valley for really most of my life through sports. I know about the traditions and cultures here. I've wrestled in this gym many times before I came to Blue Valley High as a teacher and administrator. But I knew about Blue Valley High before. The reputation preceded itself, and I wanted to be here.
Mr. Page is adjusting well to Blue Valley High and seems to be more comfortable in the new environment. He has been impressed with how involved the staff and the students are to the community of Blue Valley High.
I've really been surprised on how welcoming students are. When we had Freshman Frenzy or when we had our back to school night, everybody was so excited to be back in the building. The community is really involved in this building, and I think that that's something that is a huge benefit to being at Blue Valley High. I'm really excited to get the sports going, so I'm able to attend those games and see our crowd in action too.
Mr. Page has loved watching classes, interacting with people in the halls, and spending time with students and staff at lunch. One way he is hoping to interact with the students is by using a rolling desk in the hallway. Dr. Golden and Mr. Page are working with their administrative team every Monday to see what needs to be improved upon.
I really enjoy getting into classrooms and watching teachers work and watching students learn and interacting with those students while they're learning. That's something that makes my day go by way faster than sitting here at the desk. You know, we value the culture that's here and we value the students that are here. We don't have to change everything. That's a great thing. But there's some things that we can tweak going forward to make sure that our students' experience here is what they want.
As the school year continues, Mr. Page hopes to contribute to the school by helping students improve their learning and focusing on academic support time. Mr. Page will continue to interact with the students and staff as he becomes part of the Tiger family. With Sydney King, I'm Delaney McMahon, Tiger TV.
I'm really excited to see what Mr. Page has to bring to our school over the years.
Yeah, I know. A lot of students are excited for the future of BV, but how many underclassmen this year actually know about our past?
Tradition is rich here at Blue Valley. Let's see what some of the former students have to say about it.
With being the original school in the district, we are known to have the most tradition and family-like atmosphere. Over the course of the last couple years, the incoming classes haven't got the chance to witness the true spirit of Blue Valley, and it's taken a significant toll on the overall vibe of the school. To try and get our spirit back, we reached out to some former Tigers to see what they experienced, to see if we can get it back.
So coming in on my freshman year, I was extremely overwhelmed and excited at the same time because the seniors at the time had just like all this energy that made you feel so welcome. I specifically remember the first school assembly, and you know how you do your chants for each grade. That alone made me so excited for the next 4 years because you saw like how passionate everyone was about being a Tiger One.
If we want to make a change and bring back what we had before COVID, that is up to us as a student body to turn things around.
Look up to these juniors and seniors and see kind of like what you need. Start taking notes. You know what I mean? Like really start to enter in on like what y'all want Blue Valley to be. Like, what do you want to see at Blue Valley? You need to start practicing that. Like, if you want things to be better, start doing better. Like, if you see that, like, it should not be embarrassing to try to chant the loudest in the crowd. Like, we used to roast people for being quiet. Like, we can't hear you. We can't hear you. Like, you want to be the loudest. You want to be able to support your school. Like, have pride for your school. So the fact that I could go there and there are bald spots in the stadium, like, that is crazy to me. Like, that'll actually make me so upset.
Part of the reason why this year's seniors want to bring back the spirit is because they were the last class to witness what it was like before COVID hit.
But the thing about the games, y'all should be going because, first of all, each sport has their own kind of chance. You get to diss the other school if you want to, like trash talk if you're into that. And also, there's like halftime shows and other performers that you can see at the games. Like the band, they normally have a show during halftime. The dance team, color guard, like all of them have different you don't have to go just for the game. If you have friends, you should be supporting them too.
Specifically, when we went and played Miege, we had our student section was almost even bigger than theirs, which was awesome. Going into playing Miege, it's always tough. So having our student section at an away game that's farther away from where everyone lives was pretty awesome.
Showing up to sporting events isn't the only way to get the spirit back. Getting involved and showing support through the halls of Blue Valley is what it's all about.
The biggest piece is get involved, meet new people, talk to new people, and like what you put into high school is what you'll get out. And you got to realize, I didn't even take advantage of it when I was there, but you got 4 years of, time where you're still kind of, under your parents and going to school and doing all this. But it seems like the more you put in, the more you get out. I can guarantee you'll come to find, when you're out there joining different clubs, joining sports, doing different organizations and stuff, you'll find that your experience and time at Blue Valley will be, paid for at the end, and you'll feel like you really had a good time.
After listening to these Tiger alums speak upon their journey through BVHS, it is very clear to us as a school that there is still work that needs to be done. We're headed in the right direction, Tigers. Let's show up and show out and let everyone know what we're about. With Avery DeLong and Brady Alderson, I'm Brooke Arnold, Tiger TV.
Interesting to see things through their eyes.
I agree. It's crazy how much can change in just a few years.
Now I'm interested in what this year's seniors are doing to keep these things alive.
The 2022 through 2023 school year has finally begun, and our seniors have a goal to bring back seniority. After COVID, Blue Valley's pride and tradition was lost over time. The seniors have come together to figure out a new meaning for what is seniority.
Seniority to me is probably mostly leadership and responsibility. It's to keep everybody in track and to lead by example. I think seniority is very important to underclassmen and really any other grade just because we're the people that they look up to.
I think it really means how us as seniors are able to make an impact on our underclassmen, making sure that we're building traditions.
Tiger Pride is working hard to create ways for the students at Blue Valley to get excited about school spirit again. By planning pep rallies for the school and hosting promo events, Tiger Pride is hoping to show the underclassmen at Blue Valley how fun it can be to show up.
We're really trying to inspire people to get involved and to go to games. We've already done a promo during halftime, which was where we did this contest and they could win a gift card. So we're thinking about doing more of those just to try to influence people to get there. And we try to make everything look as fun as possible, which it is. Everybody needs to go. So yeah, we're just trying to influence people to go.
Social media has become a powerful resource in today's world, and Tiger Pride is utilizing social media as much as possible to make information about school events accessible to everyone.
We know for a fact the social media aspect is never going to leave. It's been here for such a long time and it's going to keep continuing. So our goal is to make sure that everybody knows about the themes, everybody knows about the fundraisers that are going on, the promo events, and we're posting those out on social media so other people can repost it and just bring more light on what Tiger Pride is doing for our school.
Blue Valley is all about tradition and making new traditions. This year, Bella Fields started jean painting with all of the senior girls in hopes that it would spark excitement for the new year. She invited all of the girls to Blue Valley to paint their senior jeans. This was a great bonding experience for all the girls and an amazing way to bring the sense of family back to our school. Brooke Arnold grew up watching her older brother create amazing memories here at Blue Valley, and she hopes to bring back what Blue Valley once was and what her brother got to experience.
I grew up with my brother always going to Blue Valley. He loved it. He went to every game, so it was kind of like I always wanted to be a part of it, and I thought it was like the coolest thing ever. We were all trying to bring back what it was before COVID and bring back all the tradition and all the spirit. It was just such a great atmosphere to be there and witness. It seemed like a blast, and I just wish it could be like that again, and we're hoping to achieve that.
The seniors this year are ready to show up and show out. With Tiger Pride working hard every day to create a fun environment, it's up to you to come out and support your school this year. With Julia Kinney, I'm Elise Harville, Tiger TV, and seniority is back.
I love to see that the seniors are still dedicated to school spirit today.
Now let's put it to the test. How much do Tigers really know about the history of BV?
Hello, friends, and welcome to the first ever Tiger Trivia. Hi, my name is Donnie. I'll be your host this evening, and in this round of Tiger Trivia, there will be 3 rounds. In the first round, our 3 contestants will be asked questions about Blue Valley High history. In round 2, our contestants will be asked questions about Blue Valley High School sports. Our third round will be a mystery round to keep our contestants on their toes. Now it's time to meet our contestants. Standing in at a whopping 6'8" and weighing in at only 90 pounds is contestant 1, Julia Kinney. Julia is a senior at Blue Valley High and is on the varsity volleyball team. Standing in at 6'4", 280 pounds is contestant number 2, Avery DeLong. Avery is also a senior at Blue Valley High, and she plays center on the varsity football team. Standing in at 3'9", 650 pounds is your third contestant of the night, Brooke Arnold. Brooke is also a senior at Blue Valley High, and she wanted to let the world know that she's got an ace up her sleeve. Brooke Arnold will start things off here in round 1. Brooke, in what year was Blue Valley High School established?
That would be 1965.
Oh my gosh, you got that. Psych! The correct answer was actually 1969, so just 4 years off. That was close.
Go.
Our next contestant is Avery DeLong. Avery, who is Blue Valley's current assistant principal? 5 seconds.
He's like a
Really good principal. What the?
Hey, Donnie McDonald, what's up, bro?
Our final contestant of the first round is Julia Kinney. Julia, in 1969, what 2 schools formed to make Blue Valley High?
That would be like middle schools.
Kicking off round number 2 will be Brooke Arnold. Brooke, in what year did Blue Valley last win a state championship in football?
2013.
That is correct. Last year, what boys sports team won their 2nd consecutive state championship? Go down.
Oh my god, I can't lift it up.
Get it?
I'm not strong enough.
It's Avery, get the chair.
I'm trying.
Avery, get the chair.
It's way too deep.
Are you kidding me? Right now we have a little dilemma. We're actually having to bring in reinforcements because this chair is stuck at the bottom of the pool. That was good. Guys, it's not near me. Off, Brooke.
Only like the back.
In what year did the speech team last win the state championship?
That's a really good question.
Yeah, okay.
2016.
Incorrect, off by 1 year.
Oh no. Gritty.
This third and final round, the mystery round, is going to be a combination of previously missed questions by the other contestants. So I hope these 3 were paying attention to what the previous answers were. To start round 3, we have Brooke Arnold, and Brooke will ask you a question that Julia Kinney missed in the first round. In 1969, what 2 schools were joined together to form Blue Valley High?
That'd be Stanley High School.
Yes. What's the other? Avery, I'm going to ask you a question that you missed in the first round. Who is Blue Valley's current assistant principal?
Mr. Page.
Congratulations, good job. What the? What? So right now, Avery has 1 point, and we're going to give Brooke 1.5 since she got that Stanley was one of the 2 high schools, so we give her a half point for that. Julia, you're the only one without a point, so let's finish strong here. How many years was Mr. Bacon the principal before he retired?
32.
Correct. Got it right. Psych, it was only 18. Oops. It is my honor to present Brooke Arnold with the Tiger Trivia Trophy. Do you have anything to say about the win? I'd like to say congratulations to Brooke Arnold on winning, but the competition wasn't very strong.
No, but I bet Avery and Julia could tell us when the last time volleyball won state was. It was 2019 when they were freshmen, and this team is ready to bring home another banner.
This will be an exciting year for the Blue Valley volleyball team. With 9 returning varsity players and state championship experience, Blue Valley is hoping to make it back to the top. Banners are earned, not given, the volleyball team's motto for this season. Some of the seniors this season experienced the state championship win of 2019, and this motto was a big part of that. As the Tigers try to make it back to state, they will use their team motto as inspiration.
That's the motto for just like this season. We all like met up in the locker room together and decided to come up with a motto. And we had talked about that motto freshman year, which is the year we won state. And it just means a lot to all of us because it means that we have to work for what we want and we have to work hard to meet our goals.
Experience and team chemistry will be a big factor in the Tigers' success this season.
Playing on varsity and playing these big teams in 6A and in the EKL, I feel like that's helped us all, now that we all have experience, and especially because we've all been playing with each other, I feel like that's helped us with our team chemistry and just helped us with how we play now.
Connolly's freshman year, the Tiger volleyball team claimed a state championship victory. She talks about how this team stacks up to the championship team of 2019.
My freshman year, we had 4 seniors, and we obviously had 4 freshmen and a sophomore, so it was kind of a mix of upperclassmen and underclassmen. This year, it's 10 seniors and 3 juniors, so we're a very mature team, and we've all had a lot of experience playing at a high level, so that's definitely a new thing for us, which is good.
The Tigers volleyball team was left out of the top 25 power rankings. They plan to use this as fuel as they set their sight on a championship victory.
Yeah, I think we all kind of took it personal because we all want to win this year and we're working. I think it makes us work harder to be ranked low because we want the #1 spot and we want to win, so that was definitely motivational for the whole team.
The Tigers made a whiteboard of goals at the beginning of the year. It serves as a reminder to stay focused and motivated throughout the season.
I think coming together in the locker room and all kind of collaborating and making a list of goals that's important to all of us really helped with going into practice. Like seeing it every day definitely helped make us work harder during practice because we saw our goals in front of us and we see them every day. So that definitely helps us work harder.
Make sure to show the volleyball team some support and wish them luck on their season. With Alec and Brady, I'm Caden, and this is Tiger TV.
With all those seniors leading the way, it looks like the Tigers will have a good shot at state again this year, especially after that big win over West on Tuesday.
Speaking of leading the way, Riley and Victoria met up with the K-Club president to see how they're helping students gain leadership skills.
Do you need a great way to get involved and gain community service hours? K-Club is a great way to do both of those things. K-Club is a Kansas Association of Youth, and it is based on 3 things: character building, leadership training, and service organization. These things are accomplished through community service events in school and outside of school. Senior Sneha Singh is the president.
Outside of school, it can be anything from volunteering at marathons or like going to Prairie Elder Care, Ronald McDonald House. We partner up with Deanna Rose too.
They also do lots of community service inside of our school walls.
Inside of school, we've done some teacher appreciation things, such as getting treats for them from McLean's. And we also had a day where we just played board games and like shut off our phones for National Unplugging Day.
K-Club is a great way to get involved in the community and meet new people from different grades and interests, which is a big part of character building.
Well, I kind of joined this club because a friend told me to, but then I went to the Haunted Hayride event at Deanna Rose and realized how fun community service could be. It's not just writing down hours on a sheet to get recognition. It's actually going out there and meeting people in your community.
Go to their Instagram at BVHSKClub and join the group me in the link in their bio. With Victoria Stack, I'm Riley Merritt with Tiger TV.
Wow, I wish everyone could learn to lead like that.
Yeah, you know, that actually reminds me. Have you heard of the deer problem going on in Overland Park right now?
Deer problem?
Yeah, deer problem.
Howdy folks, my name is Cletus, and today the reason I'm here is because we're gonna have to go hunting. The park ranger told me that there's been deer scaring off all the picnic goers and all the families have been eating their food, and some of them have actually been charging. So today we're gonna have to take care of that and hunt some of the deer. So the first step you're gonna need to know in a deer call is getting that really high pitch, like gets them every time. So right here you'll turn, cover your mouth like this. That should about get them coming now. Maybe 3-4 minutes, we'll get them. Well now, as you can see over there, some of the deer are grazing. Can't imagine what's going through those dirty varmints' minds right now. Probably thinking about disrupting a picnic, but here we go. This is how we're gonna solve the problem now. Don't come here and try and take it, but this is where I hide my rifle, just in case I need it now. Gotta give the belt buckle a lucky rub before we get into hunting, but you can see them right there. They are oblivious right now. So we're gonna go ahead and get into the shooting here in a second, but I need to get to my shooting stand. So we'll go ahead and get that ready. All right, folks, I'm almost ready to get into it now. Folks, it's time to get into the shoot. Get off my farm now! Oh, I got one! I shot one of the deer now! Look at him hide! Get off my farm! All right, we're gonna go get my trophy now. As you can see, we took down about a 12-pointer right here. Look, you can see the antlers on this one. This is a good kill right here. As you can tell, I'm glad we got them. This one certainly won't be disturbing the picnic goers anymore. Howdy, fellers. Well, round one was successful. We did get one of those nasty deer out of the way, but unfortunately, a couple of them got away. So now we're gonna be continuing the hunt and continuing the chase, try and get these other two out of here. All right, over there, you can see the deer. They moved to a new location. Those are the ones I wasn't able to get. We gotta be quiet, make sure they can't hear us, but those are the ones that ran away, and look at them. Now they're already feeding on the vegetation. That's taken away from some of the other animals can get. It's honestly just disgusting. All right now, time to actually start hitting them. I'm behind cover here. None of them know I'm here, and it's time to go ahead and get us a deer. Y'all ain't getting away this time now. Y'all ain't getting away. Y'all ain't getting away from me. Goddamn suckers! Well, I guess the deer aren't a problem anymore.
You know what else isn't a problem? The leadership of the cross-country team.
Junior Noah Summers has always been involved in athletics, growing up focusing on baseball and basketball. He decided to come out for the cross-country team as a sophomore. Although he didn't expect much out of it and didn't really connect with the team at first, he quickly rose to the top of the team, making state. After making state, Noah decided to focus more on running in the track and field team, dropping baseball in the spring. He then realized his potential and started working harder. After a great summer bonding with the team, Noah ended up as team captain as a junior this year, which brings more challenges and responsibilities to his plate, which he is ready for.
Yeah, you definitely feel some responsibility, but I feel so comfortable around my teammates that it's just fun. Don't really think about it.
To be an effective captain, you need to have strong relationships with everyone on the team. Last year, this wasn't Noah's strong point, but he's been working hard to gain those relationships to be a better captain.
Especially from last year, I wasn't that close to anybody, but this year I've definitely gotten closer with my coaches Huber and Randall and every kid from JV, varsity, and C team.
Part of being a captain is elevated expectations of performance as well. Having been an athlete for a long time, this is something Noah thrives on.
Yeah, definitely feels like there's a expectation now, but it's nothing that I haven't felt before on any other sports team, so I think I'm ready for it.
Noah is ready for the challenge of being captain this year and is excited for the opportunity to be the captain again next year. Noah and the team will continue their season this Saturday at Rim Rock in Lawrence. Good luck to them all. With Keegan Murray, I'm Melanie Schwartz, Tiger TV.
Well, it looks like the cross-country team will be in good hands this season.
I agree. Do you know what other group will be in good hands?
Enlighten me.
The band. Drum leader Emily Clausen sat down with Brian to talk about what goes into being a drum leader.
The marching season is well underway, with around 150 of our Tigers synchronized in motion around the gridiron. One of those students, a senior by the name of Emily Clausen, has faced a unique challenge as one of the 3 drum majors leading the band. As a field conductor last year, she had to make quite the transition to become a drum major.
Last year, my only responsibility was really just to get from my solo place and then get up on the platform and start conducting with George. So it's a lot more thinking this year for sure, a lot more counting for me, and a lot more responsibility for the tempo than last year.
Being a drum major isn't the only new experience for Emily. She now shares the position with 2 other seniors by the names of Rohit Menon and Joaquin Toro. On top of becoming strong leaders, the 3 of them are tasked with learning to cooperate.
I'd say it's really nice. I think that it's changed the atmosphere a little bit because the stress has gone down. But I think that us splitting responsibilities and being able to rely on each other has been really helpful to the band because we're less stressed, and then because of that, the band is less stressed overall.
It isn't a walk in the park, though. Leading a group of students and balancing school life can be a difficult task for a busy senior.
Yeah, I think I've been able to manage it pretty well. It's a lot, and it can be a lot, especially because I run cross country too, and I have leadership in other clubs. So it's definitely been a learning curve and kind of balancing, and that there actually is a limit to how much you can do in high school. Before I didn't really know that there was one, but now it's really obvious that with this job, you have to set boundaries and figure out what's healthy for you. So I think that there were a few bumps, but overall, I'm pretty sure I'm managing it pretty well.
While the job is tough, she still has goals that she sets for herself and the band as the season goes on.
I want to have a positive effect on the band. I want to make band a place where people want to come, and it's already been like that, so I really just hope that we can continue that throughout the season.
Make sure to come out and support the band during the football season. With Tiger TV, I'm Brian Mwangi.
Make sure to support the band at our upcoming football games.
I love hearing the band out there on Friday nights, as well as everything else that goes into making the game day atmosphere.
Well, that's all the time we have for this show.
But before we go, check out this quick video on what goes into those Friday night lights.
Return to the Mac, get on what it is, what it does, what it is, what it isn't. Looking for a better way to get up out of bed instead of getting on the internet and checking a new hit. Me get up, first shot, come strut walking. A little bit of humble, a little bit of cautious. Somewhere between like Rocky and Cosby's for the game. Nope, nope, y'all can't copy yet. Glad moonwalking, and this here is our party. My posse's been on Broadway, and we did it all way. So low, but we don't stop walking.